Sentai Ryusoulger, episode number 6. Counterattack. Tankjo strikes back. Children, I just got the word from the lab. I'm gonna sit this in front of you. Take this however you want to. Today's word of the day is El Triathlon, because 3 major L's took place here. 3 of them. Including the end of Tankjo, quote unquote. Because this is a Dino Sentai, he be back. Because he blew up and you saw him just fading away, like, yo, I'll be back. He gonna be absorbing space power, gonna come back near the end. So Tankjo's fine. You wanna tell me why the Minosaur of the day grew big and then got sat up here and got gang stabbed from behind? Anybody? Anybody want to tell me why they in the Megazord fight this one-hitter quitter? But at the same time, we're going to get to probably why it was a one-hitter quitter. Because you telling me all it took was for the team to get on the same page let me put this in L terms for you, right? Let me put this in L terms for you. Everybody caught the conjunctivitis level L because you had Toa More, he's sick, his little gal sick, then all of a sudden everybody's sick. You got Bomba like, man, I killed him. I murdered that fool. Nah, he got a twin, fam. I'm like, okay, Sentai sense, he got a twin, which meant that the fight's not over yet. The squad united together. I'm like, Cole continuing to really show why he is that boy Young Juice. Cause through all his sickness and everything, like, he's showing why he a good bread. Like, I respect the hustle, you know what I'm saying? I respect the hustle because, yo, Young Juice put in the work. He sat up here like, yo, I got a migraine, but I'm still putting in this work. Ripped out the tooth of the Minosaur, was able to put in work. Does somebody want to tell me why Kishiryu trying to make YouTube videos? Does somebody want to explain that plot line to me? Like, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, in other news of linking our Sentai together with the Dino Hope, as it's called, the elder sitting up here making shish kebabs, dog. I'm like, yo. Like, I was sitting up here like, yo, can I get a shawarma, dog? Like, let me get a fat-ass gyro, son. Like, I've had some good gyros. Like, you can really find, like, especially because, you know, you got a lot of people from across the way sitting up here owning all these gas stations. You go to the right gas station, like in the loop, boy, find you a bomb-ass gyro, dog. It's some places that make gyros, like, fat. Like, man, I was hungry. But, you know, we got curry. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ami was, you know, she had that little shop or whatever. It really wasn't nothing in Power Ranger, but, you know, things of that nature. Things of that nature. So we got curry, we had a cake shop, and now we got rolling shawarmas, bruh. Rolling shawarmas. But let me tell you for real though, because, you know, because I want to keep this short and sweet. This El Triathlon was dumb. In the fact of, even after the Ryusoulgers take this conjunctivitis level air where everybody gets sick, you telling me Cole, through all of this stuff, has a flashback about his master who used to run a karaoke stand, and like, yo, I'm finna put in this work. Proceeds to put in this work, takes it over to Shawarma Man so he can make some orange juice out of it so they drink it and become better, and then the 5 of them unite and then the work gets put in. I am gonna say this live. I thought Tankjo was gonna run a little bit, but after he got big the last episode, I kind of had a feeling like this was gonna be a wrap anyway. Number 1, number 2, yeah, you this is the way that you really want to get over the 5 of them together. Even though Big Bomba, he ain't hearing nothing of that. Big Bomba ain't hearing nothing. Even in that, he was about to stab girl again, but because I'm like, you know what? Let's rewind that. Because I want to sit up as I say this. Which then indeed brings in our moral, is that Bomba gonna cool down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Toa believes. And I really think that's important for ultimately when Bomba sits up here and gets some sense in his head. Is that it's like it's gonna be because I really didn't want the whole Bamba got beef to be over as soon as this happened, even though they did save Toa though. Even though Cole put in the work, him and Milto put in the work, aka Japanese TJ Henderson put in the work, and they say today Bamba still like whatever. And I think that's great for your storytelling and character, because given that we gonna have some time before your gold shows up and things like that, they give the show enough time to really put Bamba in a situation to truly understand why he needs to roll with the crew. Because again, we probably not gonna get Bamba fully down until we understand his backstory. And given that you got, I would say, given the average of when your 6th Ranger will show up, you got maybe 6-7 episodes where you have to fill some time, because not only because Tankjo got inflated like a balloon, blew up in the air and got hit with the 5-spark special, the no wave Kamehameha, and got blown up. Technically, is that you got some time, because not only do you need to introduce your new general, so Kishiryu can get used to that. So you got some time to fill in this blank about what's really good with Bamba, because you already know the show gonna set it up where the story comes from Toa, where Bamba gonna be on his own, and you got Toa telling the story about why Bamba acting like this. Because again, we don't know about the Green Master or the Black Master. We have no idea. Does anybody still want some shawarma? I'm still hungry. I need me a man. Look, I am so hungry right now. Like, cause dude, I'm like, man. A fat gyro, extra everything. Have you ever had gyro fries before? Fire. I used to go to a place all the time. In the hood. They used to make gyro fries. Like, it used to cost like $6. You get like a big ass soda. Like, because they know they used to hook me up. Everything. Like cucumber sauce, extra cheese, extra meat, dude. Except they eat that like a meal. Like, man, dude. I'm like, one time I went to the spot, I got a fat ass gyro, some gyro fries, a big giant ass soda, sat back and watched, and sat. I don't even know what I went home and did. I know I sat, you know what, I remember what I did. I had sat down, because this was at the time when I was trying to catch up watching Dexter. I remember, because I went to the spot, got a big old thing of gyro fries, a fat ass gyro, because the gyro came with fries, so I had fries on fries. Man, I want some gyro fries so bad, but I don't know no spot that make them, because that spot long gone. It's like last time I went to the block, you know what I'm saying, to go where that spot was. That spot under new management, and I don't think they cook it in there. So it's like I just had to make my own gyro fries. I'm like, me and the missus might have to go get a gyro, get something, and like get some steak fries, get them nice and crispy, put all the gyro stuff on there, extra ear. Man. I don't believe that this is like I'm having a food porn moment right now, but yo, have you some gyro fries, extra everything, and then get some cheese on them. This is gonna be a hard season, cause Elder gonna come up like, yo, you want some shawarma? I'm like, come on, for real? I'm seriously. But for real, this L triathlon was stupid. It's like, it's not a shame as much as I really think that, yeah, Tankjo had to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, because even though Cole ultimately got over himself, you know, Cole need to be the one to, like, officially finish him. So, like I say, Tankjo will be back. Don't worry about that. Like, if you loved you some Tankjo will be back. He will have the counterattack on the counterattack. Because I see him coming back, like, late 30s. He just gonna appear out of thin air. Man, I just been rolling around in space for like 30 episodes. I absorbed the space now. You are fucked. It's going to be a good day when it happens. So don't worry about it. It's going to be a good day. I got to say, man, the thing that I really appreciate most about this episode was what I always do. Because like the last real time I really got a chance to really appreciate like what this was the first time when the 9Q Rangers got together for their first fight ever, when the 9 of them got together, and it was an event. This is what it felt like, because it was like the show built it. Because not every Sentai really gets like getting a full team together as an event, because this has been slowly building since episode 1, when bodies were dropping everywhere. And then you got Toa and Bomba sitting up here being on the other side. But for them to finally sit down to be united under one cause, one goal, for that moment, the show built it up as a true event. They sat up here, they called the Zords. It's time to put in this work. Like, yo, they killed her in the 5 nights. Work. WURKKK. And I can appreciate that. The show made it an event, and it made it important that you're watching this growth. Now, once we get extra Rangers in here and we fully get together, and that final time when they sit up here and they get their asses whooped and take a massive L, and they standing there just breathing all hard and bleeding like one more time, I appreciate it then. But I gotta say, I appreciate the build to this moment, and it makes moments like this for people who watch it like me, who look for this type of stuff. It made it worth it. Now, like I said before, not every Sentai gets either the build right or getting the moment correct of when the team finally together on one accord. Now again, like I said, Bomba ain't hearing none of this. He like, middle finger to the haters. And I'm like, and that's fine. Because again, like I said earlier, and it's very repeating, we not going to get Bomba fully on board until we understand what happened to him. Because it's like, because that's the thing that is truly separating him from the rest of the Ryusoulgers, is that you don't know what's going on with him. It's like he said up here, like he got some shit going on. It's like you got Toa, he a little more into and understanding, because it's like, because this is what I'm assuming. Whatever it is that happened to Bomba happened at a time when Toa couldn't fully understand what happened. So that means, well, you already know somebody took a massive L. We know this. But who took this massive L, and why is it weighing on Bomba so much is the question. So, like I said, I'm not sitting up here hoping for like a speedy cleanup of that plot, but the show can do better things with its time if we go ahead and address why Bomba's so pissed off, so that the team can move forward. And I really think that that's important for the gelling of the squad together, that whatever Bomba on, get over it, bruh. Because again, if that Toa brought it up in the episode, is that, to paraphrase, is that about the way that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few and things of that nature. Because Bomba was ready to slash old girl down to save his brother. Real talk. Not save the rest of the Ryusoulgers, not to save the people, to slash a chick down to save his brother. So you already know that it's hitting towards whoever they master was either their daddy or somebody so close to them that they were family, or their mama even, because they don't want to sit up here and just sit up here and assume that the previous person was a woman or things like that. Hell, it could be an alien for all I know, but they loved it very dearly, and Bomba's really pissed off about it. So it is what it is with that. But look, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for another installment, man, of this L Triathlon. Because, again, let's review these L's. Conjunctivitis L's. One slasher quitter L's. Tankjo takes L's, will absorb space, will come back and come straight up slice you, shoot you with dog, time your shit, bro. Because it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down when Tankjo's not around, baby. But wait till like episode 37 when he come back. Talking about I absorb the space and I'm gonna hit you in the case with this super space beam. Now take you in air. Seriously, yo, we have got more show for you, please. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned. You know I am. I'm the one and the only triple the G.O.D, a.k.a. Mr. C-R-A-C-K-C-O-C-A-I-N-A, Entertainment's #1 dope man. Always flanked by Squish Murder in the squad, the congregation. Praise, Bessie on vacation, Janine on the 1-2 brings and fours, bringing you what you need. Please, pretty please, throw your dubs up, because all we do is win out here. We never lose, and we turn them L's into W, baby. like I said, we've got more show for you and 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 you, them and they. Yes, sir. So yeah, sit back, relax, and stay tuned, man. We got plenty of more show. We still in the middle of the catch up spectacular. So yeah, I know I got another episode to catch up on, but you'll get that later this week. So don't worry, I got some more of that. And yeah, Cowboys and Indians. Yeah, see the need to get back to that. So like I said, for real, sit back, relax, and stay tuned. We got more for you live right here on Team GRF TV. And here's my favorite part. More show for all of you right after these commercial messages. Remember, word of the day, El Triathlon. Catch these L's. Catch them, baby. More show for all of y'all right after these commercial messages.